What's up guys, it's Joel at Punishers Paintball. Today we've got Cody on the channel and we are here with some Luxes. We are going to be doing a video on all the different bolts that are offered for the DLX Lux Idol. So we've got a regular Lux Idol here. Cody's got the Murdered Out Black. We've got a Adrenaline Lux Idol as well with the Adrenaline bolt in it. And then we've got the Method bolt for the Lux Idol that we're going to be putting in the regular Lux Idol as well to give you guys a side-by-side preference and give you guys our opinion on which one we like. So this is kind of more of a fun video just for you guys, good content. So if you guys like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys after the intro. Alrighty guys, so here we are. We're gonna start with the Adrenaline Lux just because it's so pretty, but it's obviously got just the normal Adrenaline Lux Idol bolt in it. We are shooting some Valken paint through the Spire 5, and this is fresh Valken paint right here. Trying to keep it in the shade because it's warm here in Ohio for once. We are going to chrono this bad boy.
Enter the dragon.
Love the boot up sequence on this Lux. Okay, so Cody, you want to zoom in on that a little bit? 310, 302, 300. We're a little hot this morning. Okay, we turned it down here a little bit. Now we are at 299, 295, 288, 300. So we're like right in that 290 to 300 range. We'll make sure that that's where we keep the other Lux and the Method bolt as well. So first and foremost, Adrenaline Idol. Man. Okay, now we are going to do the regular Lux Idol. 289, 280, 298. Okay, so we got the regular Lux Idol. It's good. It's a little loud. Shoots good though. And we got the Adrenaline. Okay, regular Lux Idol. Can definitely feel like there's a little bit more feedback with the regular Lux Idol, and definitely seems like from a loudness perspective, Cody, it seems like the regular Lux Idols, is what it sounds like for you as well?
Yep.
All right, side by side, regular Lux Idol. Okay, Adrenaline Lux Idol. All right, so there you guys have it. Now we are going to switch over to the Method bolt for the regular Lux Idol and give you guys our impression on that. All right, so here we are with the Method bolt. I am going to show you guys the installation process on this just because it is very simple to do such a thing. So we've got the regular Lux bolt pulled out of this, and we are going to unscrew here. Is that right, Cody? Yeah, that's right. And as you guys can see inside there, you're going to have to get that out.
Little Allen key.
Little Allen key code. Either that or some pliers or something should be.
Preferably a pick, but
yeah, this works though. That wasn't too difficult. All right, so the different valve spring and all that stuff, we're gonna set that to the side, and then we got the Method bolt. Now the Method bolt does come with two different springs. Got the silver spring and the gold spring. Gold spring is supposed to be for better efficiency. Silver spring is for a better shot, softer shot. So I want to try it with the softer shot because the Lux Idol is already very efficient, probably one of the most efficient on the market. All right, so I'm just gonna pop that into play right there, and then we got the spring installed here, and what Cody's saying is makes sense, and then you just screw it together. Okay, careful when you get that started that not cross-threading the threads there. We are going to pop this in. I'm going to shoot it. So we just aired it up. I have not changed the HPR at all. We still got the same paint, same bore size and everything. So the reason for this is I just want to see what type of velocity differences, if there is any at all. 280, 282, 283. So I would say probably around a 10 FPS difference to the negative for the softer shot, but I think with the gold valve spring it might be a little bit different. But let's be honest, like I said already, the Luxe idle is super efficient, so I'm not too worried about that. But I can tell just from shooting it without side-by-siding it that it definitely seems a little bit smoother. And it's handling this brittle paint just great. I'm gonna fill it up and we are gonna do a side-by-side with the Adrenaline. All right, so now we've got the Adrenaline ready to go. I've got the regular Luxe and it's still got the method bolt in it, but I did decide to turn it up a little bit. So just to show you guys, we're in the 290 to 300 range, just because that's where the Adrenaline is. And we want to be as fair as possible here, so I did have to turn it up a little bit when I put the method bolt in compared to the stock bolt. So, all right, here we go. Method bolt on the right, Adrenaline bolt on the left. Okay. Method bolt. And Adrenaline bolt. All right, Cody, I want your impressions on these.
I think I prefer the shot. I prefer the shot of the method, but the sound of the Adrenaline.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so there you have it. That was the difference between the stock bolt, the method bolt, as well as the Adrenaline bolt between these three markers. Cody, what'd you think?
Kind of mixed. I like the, what was it? I like the shot of the Adrenaline bolt, but I like the sound of the, no, it's the opposite. I like the sound of the Adrenaline bolt and the shot of the method bolt.
Okay. I think overall, I feel like, me personally, I felt like the Adrenaline was both the smoothest and it seemed like it was the quietest between the three once we got both up to the same velocity in that 300 range. And you know, that could be a portion of the bolt or the barrel, the differences in the design with the Adrenaline marker, because it is different. But with that said, we wanted to try and keep it as fair as possible, because most of the time the Adrenaline bolt is going to go in the Adrenaline marker, right? Whereas like you can put a method bolt in the stock Luxe idle. Definitely a big difference, I felt like, between the stock bolt compared to the method bolt.
Quieter, better shot. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an upgrade 100% when you're taking the method bolt to the stock Luxe idle and comparing it to the stock Luxe idle bolt. Definitely a big difference there. Definitely prefer the method bolt. Cody, if you had to pick between the three, between the stock bolt, the method bolt, with the silver spring and the Adrenaline,
probably the Adrenaline.
Yeah, I agree. Once I got them side by side, last night we were talking about it. We filmed this last night as well, and last night when we were talking about it, we actually said the method, but once we got both up to full velocity at that 300 mark, I definitely
see Adrenaline.
Yeah. And I like the feel of the Adrenaline better ergonomically as well, as far as the marker goes, but we're just talking about the bolts here. So one thing that I'd like to mention is that, you know, both of these are super efficient markers, and they both did a great job paint handling. There you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you guys want more just general content with this, less product reviews, whatever the case may be, sound off in the comments. And as always, like and subscribe to our channel. If you guys want to view some of this content beforehand, as well as exclusive content, make sure you join our channel, and we'll see you guys with the next one.